Well, the summer beach weather may be long gone, but still a tremendous afternoon for football here in Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Two teams here playing for pride as the final week of the NFL season is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
180. Check. Value three. You go tight. You got tight. Greystone, travel.
Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
180. 47. You want this. Check 52. Value one.
From the 17, Goff. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
That's good for our Rams.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 31-yard line.
What? White 20. Mike 47. Watch the 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Check 37. Check 37. Shift. Where you at? Who's that?
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 180. Switch. Joker. Obama. Hey, Zoo. 43's the mic. 43's the mic.
Goff on 3rd down. They got a man. It's Woods. Goff to Woods as the Rams move the chains. Woods coming off by far the best year of his career. 86 catches, over 1,200 yards. Now he's hoping to build on that, but well, he was a key cog in the wheel that took them to the Super Bowl last season.
We go tonight. 180. And we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Pick the edge. Come. 5. Kill it. Motion.
On first down, it's Gurley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. First quarter, and Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41.
It's a loss of 2.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Check. Value 1. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Louis. Bang. Switch. Check. Crunch. Crunch.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Check nice. Shell. Watch the shit. Protein spill. Gesture. Hey, orbit. 43 is the mic. I hope you brought your magic wall. Switch.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is what we find out what he has underneath that jersey, because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. This is Kenyon Drake, the 4th-year man from Alabama. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check.
Running, it's Drake. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Go 58's the mic. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Hey. Here we go. Check the motion. Check the call. Check the call.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from up in Seattle. And early on, the driver's seat belongs to the Seahawks. Still a lot of football left in that affair, but we will for sure keep an eye on it. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
At the 21-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cardinals 7, Rams nothing.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
43. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Jam it, jam it, jam, jam. Watch safety creep. Watch safety. 2 for 1, 2 for 1. Shell, shell, shell. 43 is the mic. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
Goff now to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
13 yards.
Kill, kill, kill.
First down,
Kill,
Cardinals.
kill. Check. Check.
Murray now on first down. And that's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Meanwhile, Goff to Gurley as he drops it off for his running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Pick me up. Here we go. Watch twist, watch twist, watch. Hey, kill. We're good. 47 Mike.
Goff now looks to throw. And that one's complete to Gurley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Rams, first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
He don't want it. He gets it.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
4-7's the mic. 4-7's the mic. 3 buzz.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. Then he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 31-yard line.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 31.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Get in the weight room. Shit. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. Time to go.
They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
The 27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
47's the mic, boys. 47. Check. 47. Watch the screen.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first.
And the Cardinal first down.
On first down, Drake. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Any weapon. Check three. Kill.
Quick strike here, Murray to Fitzgerald. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
And it's
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
To throw is Murray. Able to find Isabella. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 35.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Arizona.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Boys, let's go. Let's go.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season. The second half of Week 17 is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On play action, it's Murray. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Murray now on first down. It's complete to Drake. 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there on the screen pass. 44 yards. Here's Murray. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
No. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Throw caught here by Bird. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Demir Bird, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on second down. Goff. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Byron Murphy, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
To throw on second and 10. Goff. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be intercepted. The all-pro corner, Patrick Peterson. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Murray now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. On first and 10, here's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside at 2 minutes to go now in the third. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Murray now rolling to his right. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. That catch good for 5. It's third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. A pair of first downs gives him a first and 10 up at the 44. Throwing on first down is Murray, and he hits Drake. They find some open field here. A huge play there on the screen pass. 46 yards. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on second and goal. On first and goal, Drake. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Back now in Los Angeles. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Check.
On second and goal, Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it is 28-0.
28, Rams nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Goff now looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
Motion.
Here's Goff. And that will be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
They're already slim. Hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Shell. We're good. Hey, Haywood. 47 Mike. Mike, 47. Get that quarterback at all costs.
The Rams going for it on 4th. Goff. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. So a risky move that does not pay off. And, Charles, you take it from the defensive perspective. They had to be a little offended there that they even tried to go for it back inside their own 20.
Highly offended. And they took the ball away and gave it to their offense in a great situation. But when you look at this thing in total, when you start taking chances like that, you know what that means? You're going to have to take more chances later, right? When you don't convert, that just means you got to double down on it. So we could see this thing pile up as we go on.
Mike's 5'9",
2nd down and goal. Murray escaping the pressure right. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys continue to pour it on. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, Shell. He's coming.
On the counter, Gurley. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they will be backed up deep as they'll have to start the drive from the 6-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 24-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Goff on first down. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff. They'll find Everett there, complete. That one good for 26 and a first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
A run with Gurley there on first down, going to get about 4 yards. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
At the 46-yard line.
Goff now to throw. Out left, he's got it to Everett. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls as we saw there.
And that's going to be intercepted. The all-pro corner, Patrick Peterson. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've lost this one. They're off. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
He's good. And my goodness, another interception. Buda Baker with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's David Long, the rookie from Michigan, who picked it, and he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
47 is the mic. 47.
From the 29, Goff. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
A gain of 20. Complete to Gerald Everett. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Well, you won. Check 37. Check 37. 12. 12. 12. 12. 47 is the mark.
One last throw here for Goff. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Arizona, they do finish things out with a victory here in the final week, but the victories were few and far between as they'll end the year 5-11. And by